Well, Ella and Paul, during this unique time in our world's history that has created a unique setting to this important chapter of your personal history, you have invited me as your officiant and family and friends and guests at over 27 separate locations to be safely social distanced from one another, but very much gathered together so that we can unite Paul Christopher Dallo and Ella Ronaldo Rosales in marriage. No matter where you are throughout the world, I welcome you to my location here at the historic Utah County Courthouse in the city of Provo, state of Utah, United States of America. My location in Provo is the host location for today's ceremony, and that's what establishes the jurisdiction to use your Utah County issued marriage license. We are able to be gathered in this fashion because computers and smartphones and Zoom conferences are powerful tools that bring us together. But don't lose sight of that even greater powerful tool, and that's the power of love that will always bring the two of you together, even and especially if it feels like there are forces beyond your control that are pulling you apart. And I don't know what you've had to learn from living through a pandemic for the last year. I have personally been reminded that life is an adventure full of twists and turns and ups and downs, plenty of surprises. Adventures can be scary if you're alone. So it is good that you have found one another and chosen one another to be companions on the adventure of life. With all of those words to set the stage, Paul Christopher Dallo, do you willingly take Ella Ronaldo Rosales to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Ella Ronaldo Rosales, do you willingly take Paul Christopher Dallo to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Wonderful. Here's what I will ask each of you to do now. Take the rings that you will be putting on your own fingers and hold them up to your camera. So it's sort of like you're giving them to each other. All right. We have a ring there. We have a ring there. I'm flipping my spotlight back and forth between both of them. Go ahead and put those on your own fingers now. And again, hold your hand up to the camera so we can see your ring on the finger. Excellent, excellent. And I'm going to go over to Ella as well, and we see your ring on the finger. Perfect. All right, Paul, it is now your turn to look through your camera, which will connect you to the face of your beautiful bride, and share the feelings of your heart and any vows that you have prepared.
Okay, here I go. My beautiful Ella, you have been my light through the darkest of nights. You've given me hope when I was drowning in the depths of despair. You've showed me true loyalty when all I had left was mistrust. You have made me a better man. All I have to offer you today is a promise that I will love you with all of my heart for the rest of my life and forevermore.
Wonderful. And Ella, it is now your turn to look through your camera into the eyes of your handsome groom and share the words that you have prepared for your wedding day.
I wish I could stand up here and promise you the world, but the world is not mine to give. What I do promise is my world and all initials, my love, support, passion, and compassion. And I wish I could promise you riches, but every boat has its ends. What I do promise you is a life of abundance, of love and support and strength, of sharing and of adventures. I love you.
I love you.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. I need to go back to Paul's location and invite Brad and Kurt to come stand up in front of the camera again. Brad and Kurt, did you hear Paul and Ella say they wanted to marry one another?
Same again. Yes.
Wonderful. So here's what that means. Ella and Paul, you have chosen to say yes to one another. Your witnesses have said yes, that you've said yes. That makes it my distinct privilege to be able to say, by virtue of the authority vested in me, by the laws of the state of Utah, from where I am hosting the ceremony, I now pronounce you Paul Christopher Bello and Ella Ronaldo Rosales, husband and wife, legally and lawfully married. You may now blow each other kisses as husband and wife. All right, and that's about as good as it gets for today. I'm going to start working on your wedding certificate. While I do that, everyone else in the call, feel free to unmute your microphones and congratulate the happy couple.